Welcome to Camnet TV Midday News. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. The headlines. Fuel prices increase as inflation rates drop. DP factions in a near punch-up at a police station. Details coming through after this commercial.
Team, the trajectory of the business looks very positive, and it looks like we'll be able to launch the...
She has so much data.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
It says here, global warming and climate change is caused by the pollution from careless activities of human beings.
Wow!
Son, do you know I can turn my phone into a TV remote?
How's that possible?
It's so easy. Check this out.
Be smart, be fast with mega data from Zamtel. Get your 15 GB mobile data for only 100 kwacha, 30 GB mobile data for only 200 kwacha, and your 70 GB LTE data bundle with free Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Visit our Facebook page, website, or service centers countrywide for more information. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
And now the media news in detail. Disability Rights Watch Program Coordinator Bruce Choma has called for stiffer laws that will see perpetrators of various offences towards persons with disability punished. In an interview, Mr. Choma notes that the year 2022 has seen an increase in reports of such crimes, including sodomy of children with disability, a situation which he says calls for stiffer laws to warn would-be offenders.
So as Disability Rights Watch, we are concerned by the increase in sexual violence and abuse of especially girls with disabilities in the Zambia communities. We think that the process of reviewing the penal code that's going on with the Zambia Criminal Commission must have measures to strengthen the penalties and punishment that people who take advantage of persons with disabilities are going to be receiving. So issues of defilement of girls with disabilities, girls with albinism, as well as women with disabilities who are also facing sexual assault as well as rape must begin to be criminalized at a very high level so that we can deter would-be offenders from doing that. But in addition to that, we need to have more awareness raising on the implications of such actions on the communities.
The Energy Regulation Board, ARB, has announced the upward adjustment in fuel pump prices for the month of July, effective 1st July 2022. ARB Board Chairperson Reynold Boa disclosed that petrol will now trade at 26 kwacha 75 ngwe, diesel at 25 kwacha 0.75 ngwe, and kerosene at 21 kwacha 0.27 ngwe.
The Energy Regulation Board has adjusted upwards the pump prices of petroleum products by 1 kwacha 18 ngwe per litre for petrol, 2 kwacha 37 ngwe per litre for diesel, and 2 kwacha 51 ngwe per litre for kerosene. The adjustment in the pump prices is due to the unprecedented increase in the price of petroleum products on the international market. The recorded increase in international oil prices was mainly attributed to the global oil demand and supply imbalance caused by a combination of factors such as the continued geopolitical tensions in Ukraine and Russia and increased oil demand worldwide, which has caused pressure on the landed cost of imported products. The demand has put pressure on the landed cost of imported products. Consequently, the prices of petroleum products on the local market have all surpassed the threshold for upward price adjustment.
The United Party for National Development UPND Kabwata Constituency Member of Parliament Andrew Tayengwa has disclosed that the constituency leadership and the Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit DMMU had made progress towards relocating the people of Mapuloto area and to pave way for development.
Well, prior to the by-election in Kabwata constituency, among issues that were prominent was involving Mapuloto, a locality that needs development in various aspects such as proper housing, recreation and roads. And political assurances were made.
Tibideta development kuno. Marodi aya Mapuloto yafunika opangiwa. Manyumba aya ba president plan yabo is to make sure that these houses are developed to a standard where it is humanly normal. Okay? So gulibe abwera kupanya manyumba ya Mapuloto. Tibwera kuyachita develop.
And the Committee of Landlords in Mapuloto area this year informed Camnet News of the existing program of relocating some people to Kanakanta Parisettlement Scheme and Mumbwa in order to facilitate title deeds and development.
Nadabwisa zone na kuti a president ikainda karibu fikapo pana. Muna vanhu wonapo pano va Mapuloto tikaribe. So is ni blue line. It's not there. Ndaba vote nilina pano nilina list ya Mapuloto vose mazina yao ma landlords na wamene vazatenga Mapuloto.
Kabata constituency is among the highly developed constituencies in Zambia. However, there is what they call a city within a city called Mapuloto. This area remains behind when it comes to development. I spoke to area member of parliament Andrew Tayengwa on what they are doing to ensure that they put in place measures they assure the people of this area prior to the by-election.
Already done the assessment and identified the people that needs to be relocated. So it's something that will come to pass, and the people of Mapuloto definitely, I think, will be able to smile when it comes to giving them a place where they should actually go and stay. So we are working hand in hand with the Office of the Vice President under the Disaster Management Unity, DMMU. I think the last time we had the meeting with them, and I sent my councillors on the ground. It was last week. So I think we should be coming up with the resolutions maybe in the next coming 2 weeks or so. But definitely before the onset of the rains, we'll be able to see that the people from the Mapuloto, they have either been allocated so that people can start working on.
Patrick Soko, Camnet News, in Lusaka.
In other news, there was a near punch-up between the Democratic Party functions as the two groups clashed at the Lusaka Woodlands police station, where they were reporting each other on account of perpetrating tribal remarks. The group, led by Judith Kabemba, claims that prior to the August 12th general elections, then the party presidential candidate Harry Kalaba declined to join the United Party for National Development Alliance, saying there was no way he was going to allow Etonga to be a president.
Everyone else thought matters pertaining to the Democratic Party, DP, were being settled in court. Well, they were at it again at the Woodlands police station.
Harry Kalaba is a masquerader. That chap has never been president, and you will never be president of DP. He can't appoint nobody. The chap I was speaking him, he can't appoint me.
Thursday, 30th June 2022, Democratic Party leader Harry Kalaba reported the Judith Kabemba faction for implicating him in issuing tribal remarks against the Tonga-speaking people and President Hakainde Hichilema in the build-up to the August 12th general election. Shortly after filing his report, this is what Mr. Kalaba said.
I came to tell the police that you don't just allege, you alleges must prove. So if I spoke like that, I came to challenge the police to arrest me, because hate speech in this country is an offense. So if they don't arrest me, then it means the one who was speaking yesterday was the one who was propagating and insinuating hate speech and must be also arrested. Because one of us should be arrested somehow. There's one who was promoting hate speech. And definitely it is not myself. These are matters of national importance. I'm running for office of president. And I am running to promote the office of president and the constitution of Zambia. And because of that, I think it's only imperative that I walk the talk.
While the Harry Kalaba camp was still talking to the media, the Judith Kabemba group arrived at the Woodlands police station. It is at this point they exchanged bitter words and a near punch-up.
So what do you want to do? So do what you want. Who are you? Hey, keep quiet. You are not my class. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. That guy is a coward. So we are not interacting. We are here. Are you getting about the coward? Not about that you know. Harry Kalaba has never been you. I'm telling you. Don't I'm telling you. Don't touch me, okay? I'm telling you. Don't touch me, okay? Don't touch me.
Judith Kabemba and Justin Konge also reported Mr. Calabar for allegedly peddling tribal talk and masquerading as the Democratic Party president.
We are here and we have reported Mr. Calabar. Firstly, Mr. Calabar uttered words against President Hakainde Hichilema and against the Tonga people. Mr. Calabar said there was no way Zambia would be ruled by a Tonga because Tongas are selfish people, they are greedy people, and they are people that only care for themselves.
We announced that we are going to report Harry Calabar tomorrow morning at Woodlands Police for hate speech and sabotaging government. So before we realized, he heard from the radio and wanted to pull a fast one. So when you saw us come, we were just coming on our own to come and do our own reporting here at Woodlands, because we even mentioned only to hear that Harry Calabar is here making a report and wanting to pull a fast one. Typical of him, even when he was about to be fired, he put the first one and lied to the people of Zambia that have just resigned. After hearing that every member in the meeting wanted us to go in an alliance with the UPND, Harry said there is no way I'll be able to be escorting HH to State House. A lot of people have come and they have beaten him. I also have to beat him. If we have to be in an alliance, ask HH to come and be my running mate. That was his position.
Beat me. Yes. So people are calling that there's a matter here. When you're doing an interview, the journalists are calling us.
Well, what does the future hold for the DP? For now, only time will tell. Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.
Well, that news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Midday News, but before we go, here are the headlines once again. Fuel prices increase as inflation rates drop. DP factions in a new punch-up at a police station. Thank you for watching. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Pleasant viewing.